We are still inside the Mall of Asia Arena here in Pasay City for ABS-CBN Sports. I'm Boom Gonzales together with TJ Manotoc for this big game, historic game, the Final Four matchup between UP and Adamson, where Adamson sees itself ahead by a solitary point, 29-28. TJ, your assessment of that first half?
Well, it's a slow pace, slow scoring in favor of Adamson in terms of what they want to do defensively, but offensively they got problems, and this is something they got to fix in the second half. Look at some of the numbers we picked out here. Free throws has been a big boost for Adamson, 9 of 15 for UP, only 2 out of 5. Fouls, ang daming fouls ng UP. That's why there's so many free throws at the half alone. 15 attempts, 13-7. Perimeter field goals is where you got a problem for Adamson. You are 1 for 16 from the perimeter. One of the big reasons there is the 0 for 5 from beyond the arc for your main man, Sean, of course, Jerick Ahanmisi. You cannot have this kind of a game for him. You have to get him going. You got to find a way to get him buckets. If it's going to be a layup, it's going to be a mid-range jumper, you got to find a way. They have the lead in assists, 9-3, but one other big problem they have, they've already allowed UP 11 fast break points. UP is the #1 in the league in fast break points at 19 a game, and they have been held down to 13 a game in the 2 games they played against Adamson, but 11 at the half is a cause of concern for Coach France.
All right, you see the leaderboard in terms of the points and rebounds and assists. Sar quietly with 10 points. You know, it's not
piling up the 10 points.
Yeah,
Yep.
slowly but surely more than Akweti, but Akweti, of course, doing the damage from a rebounding standpoint. So again, we are at the half at 29-28, a low-scoring affair. Let's check in with the UP Fighting Maroons with Sam Corrales. With this report, Sam, what happened at halftime?
Boom and TJ, the Fighting Maroons have to take this game from Adamson and stay disciplined until the end. In order to do this, Coach Bo Persol would want to see his team sprint back down on defense regardless if they make or miss their shots. I also heard our co-captain Jello Vito tell the team that every possession counts, every possession will be good for us. It's all about making stops indeed. And today we're also seeing the 16-strong squad play their hearts out with the leadership of the 5 graduating veterans. So we can expect a more intensified and more intense second half come this second half.
Of course, that's JJ Espanola, Jello Vito, Diego Dario, Jara Lim, and Paul Desiderio, the 5 graduating students that Sam Corrales just mentioned. Thank you very much, Sam. But they gave a good account of themselves, you know, again, for a team that is making a Final Four for the first time, right?
They do not look like it's the first time and they're cracking under the pressure.
Right.
They have been performing, but thanks in big part, of course, to Juan Gomez de Leano, who's led them along the way. But so far, they're doing a pretty good job against a, as we said, more experienced team in Adamson.
All right, so let's hear from that side of the fence with Cor Katibayan and her report from the Adamson side.
Boom and TJ, I've seen the team focused and motivated, but I have to tell you, today is on a whole different level. The team's communication is definitely helping them execute and deliver their plays effectively, but another thing that is contributing to the team's overall mood and disposition has to be the support from the Adamson crowd here in the Mall of Asia Arena. Back in the dugout, Coach Franz Comarin called out Jerick Ahanmisi to handle the ball better and contribute more field goal points. He also reminded the team that to remember what they're best at, which is their defense and aggressiveness. So with that, you can expect the team to have an even more exhilarating performance here in the coming half. That's all for now. Back to you, Boom and TJ.
Thank you, Cor. 0 of 7. Jerick Ahanmisi in that first half, as you mentioned, and as Cor underscored in that report. It is crucial for him to get going by any means possible, sabi nga ni Coach Franz Comarin. All right, in the meantime, let's check out our Mogu Mogu Shake of the Game. (29-28) is our score. Final Four action continues tomorrow. Don't forget, 2 teams that have 39 Final Four appearances combined and a lot of history against each other in terms of knockouts, playoffs, Final Fours. Even just as recent as last year, FEU will be the underdog in that matchup. That's happening tomorrow. They're surviving, what, 5 knockout games, as Coach Olsen Rosella mentioned in that interview the last time out, to make it to the Final Four. And they've got their boys back. They've got Tolentino back, and they've got
Orizu's back.
Orizu's back, yeah.